Hey everybody, Weasem here. It is Sunday, September 1st, 2013. We are closing in on the countdown until SWAP Force is released. Coinciding with that, this weekend, actually I guess just wrapping up earlier tonight actually, was PAX Prime. That's the one, I guess it's where it originated, I think like '04 maybe? I think it was Bellevue. Anyway, basically it's turned into a huge gaming convention essentially. Kind of akin to E3, more I guess maybe oriented toward the core player perhaps, but similar setup. What has happened since E3, there's been more releases, characters released, so we kind of see some changes here. But of course, what we're going to focus on here is what PowerA has coming up for us in Skylanders SWAP Force. First thing, you've probably seen it before, it's the battle arena. This is a deal, you put the portal on, it actually illuminates. A lot of people are unaware of that. Really nice piece. It's actually got the elements. You can like stage tournaments. Something like this would be great. You know, me and my nephew, you and your kids, your friends, etc. Right here you can kind of see the battle arena in the background, and then one of their new fold-up travel cases for SWAP Force. You can tell by the green piping. Coming up next is Flynn's ship. You saw this at E3. It was really cool. It goes with the pack and play hideaway type thing, which is like this miniature Skylands. It's really neat. You can like store your portals, display your characters, all kinds of stuff. Next one is called the Stack and Snap case. This one's big. SWAP Force has a ton of characters. If you have Giants and SSA, you've got a lot. You can put them in here and they actually will stack, and they're elementally themed. Right here we've got some more storage solutions. You've got the case back there that we actually got. It was Giants based from E3, but a new one in the foreground here. It's actually the stackable tackle box. I'm kind of interested in that one. Next up is the over-the-door storage. This is actually really cool too. This is the type of stuff I wish I would have had when I was a kid and was into G.I. Joe and Ninja Turtles and whatnot. Anyway, that's kind of like a conceptual deal. Here's the real deal. Looks really good. Again, hangs over the door. It'll house tons of figures, and then what a lot of people overlook, there's a zippered pouch at the bottom for your portal controllers, etc. Speaking of that, the Mini Pro EX and Pro Pack mini controllers, probably seen me unbox those. Here they are. Again, you kind of got the blue and the green this time. If you wonder what the bottom stuff is, it's hard shell iPhone cases, but the PowerA controller is very comfortable. Speaking of that, in addition to the hard shelled iPhone cases, you see Rattleshake, Free Ranger, and I believe Blast Zone. We've got the tablet sleeves this time. More on those shortly. Similarly, you've got the squishy cases, which are pretty sweet. This was their display. It was actually kind of like a stereotypical bedroom. You can see the Skylanders plush throw, the tower case, some of their older products, a couple new ones not highlighted here. They've got the Mega Blocks. Then if you go to the blog, you can see this picture a little better, but it is basically going right to left. I feel like we've got Spyro, Stealth Elf, Hot Dog. I'd seen those. I actually saw several like Activision people running around E3. Those things stick out like a sore thumb. They're really cool looking. The one I hadn't seen, and it looks hilarious, is Washbuckler. It's almost like he's got the stash going on. Next up, we get a pretty good look at the tablet sleeves. Again, if you've got an iPad or a tablet for your kids, these are going to be a nice addition. Keep them safe and functional. A lot of times the hard covers don't respond well to touch. Here you've got a 3DS case kind of nestled up there in the top corner. That looks very interesting. Black background. A couple more of their storage cases, the old school cube style with the transparent lid. Those have always seemed to have gone pretty well at Toys R Us when I've checked on them. But pretty cool stuff. The pictures, again, it might be kind of hard to see in the video. Go to the blog post. I'll have it at the top of the video description. I'll have all those pictures there for you. I will also link back to the videos I shot from E3. Kind of had some stuff there, but pretty sweet little setup there. The one thing in the pictures that I don't know if you could see, again, when I do this voiceover, I kind of have like a little, it's not a thumbnail, but it doesn't have exactly full screen resolution. One of the featured characters now is Slobbertooth. When I was at E3, I do not recall seeing Slobbertooth, or I would have told you about him. So, like I said, I think they're kind of getting to kind of release a little bit more. You know, I don't know if that was held back or maybe wasn't designed yet, but you know, clearly the focus was on the characters on hand, and now that Slobbertooth's been released, he magically appears on some of the PowerA products. Again, this stuff is great. I don't just say that. If you followed me, whenever I showed up to YouTube, I've done unboxings and products reviews from the beginning. One of the things that I first did, I think it coincided with when I got my 3DS, was the blue PowerA 3DS case. That thing is held up wonderfully everywhere I go. Still, in some of the videos that I do, it'll be in the background on the pool table, and someone will PM me and say, "Where did you get that case?" Apparently, they're hard to come by. You can find them online. I've tried to pick up another one. I always wanted to find like a green one for my nephew. I don't know that color's made, but it's a really, really nice case, best I've seen for the 3DS. Plus, I can fit all my games and accessories with it, which is another perk. Other thing, which wasn't featured here, or at least that I could see in the pictures, they're the people behind those little Skylander bobblehead styluses. If you recall, way back in the day, I picked up a Chop Chop one. I actually used that through, I believe, 2 Professor Layton games. It's yet to fail. Just open up my desk drawer. That's where I keep my Terrapin. He came out a little bit later on. I think initially it was Spyro, Gilgrunt, and Chop Chop, if I remember right. Then I think there were 3 more releases, but I've had them for quite a while. I've yet to break them. That speaks words for them. I actually use the Terrapin one not only for the 3DS at my desk, but I'll also use it sometimes on the iPad when I need a stylus. So really nice stuff there, and again, it's all quality. It's not just something with Skylanders plastered on it. It's actually something that you can purchase that will be functional. It'll stand up to abuse if your kids are a little rough. It'll look really good. And more importantly, like in the case of the storage solutions, it's very practical. Like I stressed earlier, I didn't get a lot of time to hit on it, but you do the math, we're going to have a crud ton. I mean, one of my friends, came over the other day and said it looked like Toys R Us threw up on my pool table. I had Skylanders everywhere, the Pokemon Rumble U figures, a couple of Beyblades my nephew and I unboxed, all kinds of stuff up there. It's essentially to the point, if you have SSA and Giants and you're getting SWAP Force, you're probably running out of shelf space. I'll just be honest with you. I mean, you can only fit so many on top of the TV, nightstand, entertainment center, desk, wherever you're putting them. You are probably maxing your space out. That means you need to put them in storage. If you do that, you want to keep them safe. You want to keep them dust free, safe from water, yada yada. What they offer up, very versatile if you want to go something soft and kid friendly. They've got the plush bags, they've got the transparent lids, they've got dividers to keep them sorted. Little cases you've seen me open up, very, very nice. It's one of those little things, you could just slap a Skylander on it and sell it. But this stuff's actually quality, you can tell in the zippers, the material, the stitching. That's why I go into great detail on this stuff. Some people think it's overkill. It's just like when I do the figures, I want to look and see if there's a blemish or a flaw, or if the paint color is going to change down the line. It's just one of those things. It's always, attention to detail type things. Maybe it comes from collecting things with my grandma. Maybe it comes from being into cars and detailing. I don't know, but it's what I do. Bottom line, there's good products and there's bad products, and clearly right now you could take a Skylander, throw it on something, and sell it. That is not what PowerA is about. They actually crank out a very high quality product. Personally, I'm excited to see the new stuff. The color scheme is going to be really neat. My nephew's favorite color is green. I think he's going to relate well to a lot of it. Plus, going back SSA and Giants, we kind of have a nice color variation going on for everything. But also of note, they're continuing to innovate. We've got the stackable, elemental themed cases, and then that one, the tackle, that's actually called, I think, let me get the exact name for you. That's the tackle box storage case. It's going to stack really nice. It doesn't have the elemental rings. I think it'll probably house a few more figures. It looks really good. Similarly, I said this from E3, but I think that the Skylanders Fun and Play hideaway, it's going to be the one where you can slide the portal in, display your figures. It's almost like the SSA ruins, if you will, where the core of light was. It's got a functioning cannon. It's not just any cannon. It's actually just like the Dragonfire cannon. Literally, it's got everything you'd want. That and Flynn's ship, I think, are going to be big-time items on Christmas lists this year. If possible, I'll try to pick one up, kind of showcase that. It would look really good on the pool table, too. And kind of, that would give a lot of options to hide Chase McCain, too, just sitting here thinking about it. The other thing, one of the soft side bags, I don't think it was featured in the room. If it was kind of in the background. It's one of the products that actually has Slobbertooth on it. I think I mentioned it at E3, but it's going to be soft-sided, a little bit bigger, maybe wider, than the what people call a lunchbox tote. But it's got LED trim, which is going to be really cool. It'll light up. That's something to look forward to. Of course, everyone's going to, not only kids, but people in general are going to respond to that. So, again, very functional, practical, quality, and on top of that, it's Skylander themed. I don't know what more you want. Another thing I don't think was featured was the flip frame case. That's for your stereotypical like Apple type iPad, like folio type where you fold it over. It kind of displays it in a triangular form, so you don't have to hold the tablet. They've got those coming out as well. So definitely, if you've got your kids used to an iPad or a tablet, I know most schools now are starting to mandate that at a really young age. It's kind of scary. But if that's the case, protect it. You had to spend a lot of money on that tablet. Get it in a nice case, get it the flip frame. That way your kids, can get full use out of it, and you slyly protect your investment on the flip side. So, that said, bottom line, we've got a lot of cool stuff to look forward to coming from PowerA. Again, the SWAP Force color is going to be really, really cool. I think they'll work well for a lot of people. Again, my nephew is going to be stoked about the green primary colors. But questions, comments, feel free to ask here on YouTube. For a quicker response, I suggest you use the blog. Again, all these pictures I will have on the blog for you. You can feel free to check those out. A little better detail for you there, I think. But hopefully before too long we'll start to see some of this. I know at E3 when I was asking, they said we'd see some of it prior to the game actually launching. That's just not like an insider deal, that's like retail, I believe, which that pretty much is what they did with like Giants and SSA. Granted, it was more noticeable at Giants because the game had a huge following at that point, but if you recall back, it's like the binoculars and some of that type of stuff, the controllers, seems like they were out just a little bit before the game, so we'll probably see something akin to that this time around as well. But I'm excited about it. Hopefully you are. Again, whatever I can get my hands on, I will add to the collection and try to showcase for you. Hopefully you can do the same. Again, tons of options. If for whatever reason what they've had in the past didn't work for you, definitely be sure to check out your local retailers when SWAP Force hits. I think with the plethora of options they've got, you're going to find something you like. And again, with this many Skylanders, it's really kind of like my friend said, it looks like Toys R Us, was in my bedroom. It's going to be one of those things you're going to need storage. If you've been using a shoebox, you can upgrade. Again, if you don't need storage yet, once you do SWAP Force, you're probably out of shelf space. So keep that in mind. There's a lot of cool stuff coming, and again, as whatever I can do, I will do my best to kind of get it showcased to you. Hopefully help you find what will work best for you in your situation. But again, PowerA, they don't just market the stuff with Skylanders. It's actually well thought out, which is kind of rare anymore. And more importantly, it's a quality product, and it's going to be functional for you. So those are all things I admire, and that's why I'm excited to see this stuff come to fruition and actually get our hands on it. So like I said, though, if you got any questions, I will do my best to help you out. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Again, make sure you're subscribed. That way, should anything else hit, we can break the news to you. You'll be among the first to know. So that said, again, PowerA's got a lot coming. Be sure to check it out. And as of right now, what do we have? I guess a month and 13 days roughly. So 5-ish to 6 weeks. Coming up really fast. I'm pretty excited. Make sure you've got your pre-orders in. Light Core Hex for everyone here in the U.S. The Dark Edition. I don't think that's going to be limited, but you never know. If you want in on that, doesn't hurt to pre-order. The price probably won't be dropping anytime soon. But again, coming up really fast, and more importantly, PowerA has got our back in terms of figuring out how to actually sort, store, and this is a big addition this year, display our Skylander collection. So, like I said, I'll keep you up to date as best I can. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you back here next time.